Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
What up, Kid Joe?
Hey, yo, man, I had a couple of cats trying to clown me. They said a word. Well, was from the South. And I said, damn right, I'm from the South.
Damn right, I'm from the South. You can tell every time I open my mouth. No matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, gonna be my, I'm from the South. You can tell every time I open my mouth. No matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, gonna be my home. In my life, I've traveled all around the world. But there's only one place that I would rather be. And the other places I've been were so good to me. There's something nothing like Southern hospitality. Hey, look, how you do? Excuse me, sir. Thank you, man. So natural to be the gentleman that I am. Just a text kid singing my way through life. No better way to survive. Oh, yes, I am. Tell every time I open my mouth. No matter how far it's out, dirty South, it's gonna be mine. I'm from the South. Tell every time I open my mouth. No matter how far, no matter how far, dirty South, be mine. Now I heard someone say you gotta change with the time, but the days of old never leave my mind. Drinking out the water bottle, hanging with my friends, running to the house before the daylight ends. Mama in the kitchen cooking beans and neck bones. That's the kind of goodness that I was raised on. Just the thought of home puts a smile on my face. Oh, how I miss the days. There's no place, there's no place like home, like home. No place, no place I'd rather be. Oh, no other place I know. Wanna see, gotta go, you'll be right there. And you can tell every time I open my mouth, no matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, gonna be mine. I'm from the South. You can tell every time I open my mouth. No matter how far, no matter how far. Dirty South, be mine. We starting off in my hands, sliding elbow, feel here now, still be on the way. Looking at a humpback, I didn't jump in the middle rock with the Mardi Gras and all these Texas, Houston, Fort Worth, Terrell, now we all around every part of town, north, south, east, and west, Dallas, projects. Put your hands in the air and say, damn right, shout out to Memphis out. Birmingham every time I'm open my mouth. No matter how far I go, Orlando, South, Tampa, be my home. If you right, I'm from the South, yeah. You can tell every time so I'm open my mouth. No matter how far I go.
Old School Radio Show. It's your show. The host. Best old school R&B and hit radio and hot topics. Here.
My desktop is what? What up, everybody? How you doing? It is I, Willie Robinson then checked in right away, but he didn't check in before Melissa out of San Diego checked in. So when she checked in, and let me see, anybody, superstar artist Kedjo has checked in. Apparently he knew that his song, Damn Right, was going to be getting us started. Damn right. It did. Got us started today. But Willie has checked in. How's it going, Willie? Appreciate him. He's on the Facebook side, the live side, and you guys are on the YouTube side. When you come in on my YouTube side, man, do me a favor. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button. And that helps. It goes a long way. It does. It sure does, man. I appreciate y'all. Be here. Get rid of that for right now. How's everybody doing? Let me see here. That's it. That was Damn Right by Kedjo getting us started. And I am he, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. And this is what I do. Welcome. I'm in here pushing buttons and turning knobs and stuff, trying to get some volume up here on these on this board here because it's not loud enough for me. It is not loud enough for me, Willie. It is not loud enough. How's everybody doing? Superstar artist Latrice Lawrence has checked in, and I think you'll hear from her today. You sure will. You'll hear from her today as well. So we got a bunch of jams coming at you. It is a regular old Sunday up here in Los Angeles, California. Yay. How's everybody doing? Listen, this is what I got to do. This is what I have to do, ladies and gentlemen. I got to report the news to you. First of all, let's jump to the sports news. The big story in sports today, especially if you're just a sports fan, this is big. It's big. If you're not necessarily a basketball fan, but you're a sports fan, this information here is big. So last night, out of the blue, Willie, the Dallas Mavericks traded superstar guard, but he's a big guard though. Superstar guard Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for, get this, Anthony Davis. Yes, Anthony Davis is no longer with. Nobody saw it coming. They said the Dallas Mavericks, out of the blue, like 3 days ago, called the Lakers front office and made the offers, and the Lakers jumped on it. And nobody saw it coming. LeBron was not aware. AD was not aware. Now, AD was kept out of a game. He did get hurt, so he's not playing, and neither is Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic hasn't played since Christmas. He has been hurt, but both are expected to come back this month. So the trade went through. So the trade went through. So now, of course, Laker fans, Dallas Mavericks fans hate it. They hate it. Laker fans, you got some that hate it and some that, like myself, who said, it's good, Gene. I think it's a good deal for the Lakers. If the Lakers follow up, because they know now what we need. AD was our best defensive player. He was our rim protector, good rebounder, gave you a dozen rebounds a night at least. And of course, he gave you 20 or more points a game every night. So that's what we lose. We lose rebounding. We lose that defense, the shot blocker under the basket. Luka is known for not playing defense, and LeBron James is known for not playing defense. My classmate, a buddy, longtime friend, Chris Connor checks in. I think it's the first time Chris probably checked in. He checked right back out. He said, "Oop, that's Rory. Let me get out of here." Checked in and checked right back out. But anyway, it's a done deal. So the trade deadline is Thursday. Now, whether the Lakers are going to make a move or not to try to get a center or a shot for a rim protector by Thursday, we don't know. But here's the thing. Let's just keep it real. If true Laker fans know, we don't play just to go to the playoffs. So we would have made it to the playoffs. We were not looking to be champions this year. No one saw it. Nobody was talking about the Lakers being champions. We are not on that radar. So it doesn't matter. But we do need to get something in the offseason. LeBron is 40 years old. Yeah, he's playing great, but look, he's 40. That time is coming. LeBron is a unicorn. 40-year-old players do not play as well as LeBron James is doing. And so we don't know how many years, and signing him to multi-year contracts is not going to happen. The man is 40 years old. So I think the Lakers did good with that. They just have to follow it up and get us some defense in there because guess what? Anthony Davis is 31 years old. Trade him while he has some value. Luka Doncic is only 25 years old. He's been in the league for 7 years, but he's only 25 years old, and he's a superstar player. And I think also LeBron will be able to get him to be able to get himself in better shape. That was a criticism of his that doesn't get him safe. Now, I don't know how true this is, But I read where, and it was just a comment. I don't know who would know this, and that Luka drinks and smokes, not like drink like an alcoholic, but that he does smoke. Now I do remember a player that played for the Sacramento Kings who was a good player. He wasn't a superstar player, but he was a serviceable player. He actually ended up playing for the Lakers, but Vlade Divac smoked. And he was actually a pretty good player with the Kings. And I guess I should be playing a song right now, shouldn't I? God darn it, I missed the break and everything. What am I doing? I'm so excited talking about Lakers. Here's Lawrence Michaels with Love Looks Good on You on the Real Urban Radio Network. Shut up, Rory.
Love is good. I can feel you growing within. I can't wait to be with you. Girl, you know it's true. Something to me. The way your eyes light up is something to see. You wear your love so well. It fits you so perfectly. Love looks good on you. Magic in your eyes. Every time you smile, I'm not inside. Girl, you know it's true. Love is good on you. I can feel you growing with it. I can't wait to be with you again. Girl, you know it's true. Love is good on you. I love your look and the way you wear it. You look so good. All that you know that tonight, nothing can I can see the magic, see the magic, see the magic in your eyes. Oh, I can't wait to be with you. I can't wait to be with you again. Oh, I can see the magic in your eyes. Every time you smile, I'm not inside. Girl, you know it's true. Love is good on you. Love looks good on you. I can see you growing. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I see the magic in your eyes. I can see you inside. I love you inside. Love is good on you. Love.
Sunday morning at 7 a.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network for the top 10 gospel countdown.
We'll count down the hottest songs in the nation according to the media-based gospel chart. That's a look at what caffeine with the inspiration of all of the day, the word for the week, and a little something for the sister.
The top 10 gospel countdown.
Heard Sundays at 7 a.m. Real Urban Radio Network. Hi, I'm Tracy.
And I'm Sean.
And we are the Walkers. You listen to Rory Darvell's Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio.
Lawrence Michaels with Love Looks Good on You. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Got two in a row coming up for you. Got Kenny Tomlin and Janique Nina coming at you as soon as we can. Talking about the big trade with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks. And Laker fans, some of them are a little worried about it. They don't like it because they say, we have no defense. Well, we got to get some. So that's going to be up to Rob Pelinka, our general manager. That's going to be his job to get that hooked up. Hopefully he can get it done by Thursday. If not, then he has all season to get us some defense up in there, because right now we ain't gonna stop nobody. Lakers are number 5 in the conference. That is not a championship level. We're not playing at championship level, so my expectations aren't too high, but they will be next year, especially since you got a guy who's up for a super max deal, so he's going to get paid a lot of money, Luka Doncic. So Luka, you also have to get yourself in shape and be ready to go by the season. You know, we got two superstar players that kept themselves in shape even in the offseason. It's LeBron James, that's why he's still playing at such a high level at 40, and one Kobe Bean Bryant. So those are two people you looked up to, especially with Kobe, and Kobe even spoke your language. So look here, bro. We have high expectations here in LA. So we paying you a bunch of money. We have high expectations. So don't come over here thinking you can half-ass it. It don't fly in Los Angeles. Okay, it don't fly. We like winners and we like to hang banners up in this case. Because look at the boss says they're ahead of us. Now we got more work to do. So get your butt over here and get in gear. Man, sitting here on a Sunday and speaking of the news, y'all know what's going on. Or do you? Got to give this to you. Donald Trump, Venezuelans, just in case I have any listening. If you haven't been paying attention, you are now on the hit list. You are officially on the hit list. You are no longer safe in the United States of America, as Donald Trump has reversed Biden's policy, executive order to keep y'all safe and give you a temporary status here while you work to get permanent status here. That's done. They will start deporting y'all tomorrow. Yeah. And you can be at your job, you can be having a good time watching the job and all that. Shout out to Zia, superstar artist Zia. You'll hear from her today. She is watching. She just gave me a little shout out that she is watching. I don't see you, Zia. Where is you at? But I appreciate her checking in. Superstar artist Zia. You'll hear from her later on in the show as well. By the way, artists, since you are checking in, those of you that are under the sound of my voice, please use the hashtags. When you post the song, the flyer on your social media, use the hashtags. I find out they are important. They do have a purpose. They're not just blah, blah, blah. It helps us to go viral and people to see that what we're doing here with these hashtags and stuff. So, you know, what enough of us are doing. And I get a count. Believe it or not, I get a count of the hashtags. When I start to put them in on Instagram, I go to put them in, they'll tell me, you know, fewer than 100, fewer than 1,000. So I know if we're growing, and we should be with the hashtags. So please make sure you use those hashtags. It's not a request. It's really kind of a requirement. I'm going to be honest with you, because this is what we need to do to grow your music. Hello, let me just put that in there. This is what is needed to grow your music. There's been talks of there's going to be another Zoom meeting. We're looking at around April, because the first one went really well. And things are changing every day in the music industry. And a lot of stuff you guys are not aware of because you're busy. I get it. You're out there, you're gigging, you're writing and doing things, you're being creative. But I sit above it all, and I'm able to look down and see what's going on in the industry and then find out and then pass it on to you. But you guys have got to be willing to put in that work. So put those hashtags out there. And just so you know, if you're not going to cooperate and do the hashtags and work as a team, no problem. Won't be mad. I'll just remove your music from the playlist because we need to work together as a team. And it's not fair to those who are doing what we need to try to make these things happen for people to just hang on and try to coattail and not be a part of the process. And so that's the minimum. That is the minimum you can do is promote yourself. All right. Makes sense? I think it makes sense. Anyway, so Venezuelans, there's 300,000 of you are in danger of being kicked out. Doesn't matter whether you're working a regular job or if your kid is in school and et cetera, et cetera. If you are on their list, when they come for you, they will remove you. Kathleen Guthrie checks in from the IE. Appreciate her checking in on the YouTube side. Welcome. Hanging out with us. So as I was saying, it doesn't matter if your kids are in school, they're in elementary school or whatever the case may be. If they are on the list, they will be taken up out here. They will be arrested. By the way, Donald Trump has opened up, which no one knew that he's going to authorize, by the way. No one in the government did not know he was going to authorize for Guantanamo Bay, for a unit to be opened up in Guantanamo Bay to house up to 30,000 immigrants. So it's kind of sound like a little bit of a concentration camp. You know what I mean? Kind of like what was done to the Japanese during the war when they were out here and they rounded them up and locked them up here. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So until they're ready to kick you out, you'll be held in a camp, in a detention center. And I don't know how long they hold you there, as long as it's necessary, I guess. As Trump has already said, there is no price. It is unlimited, the price. It doesn't matter how much it costs. Oh, by the way, speaking of cost, your food's going up. Yeah, remember when this is for the non-Trumpers. God, I know they're out there. I know you're listening. I know you're out there. And here's Kenny Tomlin. Man, something's going on. Right here with Hollywood on the Real Urban Radio Network. Sorry about that. 2 in a row, as a matter of fact. Jardine Lena as well. Bye. What's up, Greg? Jesus.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Jackson, do you know why the volume is so low in here in the studio? I don't know why I can't just come in here and this thing be right. So, I don't push the buttons and all that, and you don't have to turn this monitor all the way up to barely hear what's going on in here. Do you know why that's the case? What's missing? I'm gonna send you a picture of the board. Maybe you can tell me what I'm missing, but it don't make no sense that it's so low. Okay, wait.
You ever lost yourself running and running, trying to be someone else?
Hello? Yeah, why is the volume so low? You gotta turn this thing all the way up, and you can still barely hear it. I sent you a picture of the board to see if some button that I'm missing here.
Trying to find the good fight. Then one day you came into my life, speaking my name.
Oh, much better. Where was that at? Oh.
Thank you for the thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the way you love me.
Oh, my.
Thank you for the way you replay.
Yeah. Much better. All right, cool. Yeah. Baby, I'm so grateful for everything you bring. All of respect. No, I wasn't actually. You know what? I wasn't hearing any feedback.
Ooh, you're such a gentleman. Always finding a way to please me.
Oh, I'm sick. All right.
Didn't miss a beat. Mended my broken heart. Picked up the pieces of me. Your smile like sunshine.
No echo.
Your touch so soothing.
No echo.
Thank you for the way. Thank you for the way. Thank you for the way.
Oh, you mean like I'm going on the air?
Thank you for the way. Thank you for the way.
Okay, well.
Thank you for the way you love me.
No?
Hey, what's up,
Nope.
everybody? This is your girl, recording artist Victoria Venice, and I'm in the
All right.
Dominican Republic, but I'm always listening to
Good
Attention
Lord.
to Detail, old school radio
Lordy.
show with the savior of R&B, my friend Rory Zarvell.
All right. Man, we got it together. Now I can turn it up. Now I can jam. Man, I was sorry about that to my Facebook family. I had to, take care of some technical difficulties that we had going on up in here. But we got it good now. Ready to go. That was Unique Nina out of Las Vegas with Thank You. Matter of fact, she's on the line. She is on the line. She's watching, she said. So if you want to make a comment, let her know what you feel about that song. She's listening. She is watching it. Matter of fact, there's Unique right there. She checked in. She says, thank you so much. And then Melissa said, y'all see each other, talking to each other. Okay, cool. So if you want to pick up that song, I think they should be ready. You know what? I'm going to announce it. If the artists ain't there, that's on them. They losing that money. So if you want to purchase the song, it should be on www.aprartistpay.com. If it's not, let me know, and I'll let the artists know they slipping and they missing out on their money. So let me know, and I'll let the artists know. But it should be on www.aprartistpay.com. That's the only network that I promote for artists to get paid for their money. So they should be on there. So that's their fault if they listen out on that money. Somebody want to purchase the song. Is it where can I get it? I'm gonna say aprartistpay.com, and they say I looked on that song. I said, well, that's the artist's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we ain't got time for y'all to be messing around. God darn, if you want to get paid, you want to get your songs out there, let's get going. Let's go. Project Integrity 2025 is in effect now. So let's get it happening. Let's get it cracking. So I was telling y'all what's going on, giving y'all the latest of what's going on with the president who lied to you. And some of y'all voted for him anyway. Some of y'all may not want to take. Superstar artist Kenny Tomlin is checked in, along with Unique Nina out of Las Vegas. You just heard them back to back, as a matter of fact. You just heard Kenny Tomlin's jam Hollywood. You just heard that, and then you heard Unique Nina. I got Jam and Jay Lamont coming up for you, and Latrice Lawrence as well coming up this hour. My colleague, Paris Escovedo, who is here every Saturday. By the way, man, for the YouTube people, I just see the numbers are not balanced. The numbers are not balanced. I'm keep man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, look. As the engine of this train, I'm responsible for keeping it on the track and keeping it moving and picking up steam. So now, when y'all come into the room, hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button, man. It makes a difference to the YouTube people. So I see a bunch of y'all up in the room, but y'all ain't hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button, man. That goes a long way, and that helps all of us. That helps. Who texts me? Yeah. Yes, I did. I'm looking right at it. There it is. Yes, I did. Wait a minute. Let me see. Yes, I did. It's on right now. Let me see what's going on, y'all. Let me see what's going on. We got all kind of stuff going on up in here. Okay, see? Yeah. There it is right there. I don't know. There it is. Yeah, hit that like share. I saw it go one time. John Gray has checked in all the way from Canada. Speaking of Canada and Donald Trump. So, president, prime minister, what do you call him over there? Prime minister, I guess you call him over there in Canada. So, guess what? He announced that the tariffs is coming right back at you, United States. So, and he even explained to the American people in English. He said, look here, Americans, guess what's going to cost you? It's going to cost you more for the steel. It's going to cost you more for the metal. It's going to cost you more for the fruit, more for the tomatoes. I like tomatoes too. And the avocados. That's coming out of there and Mexico. So I don't eat avocados. So I'm not missing that one, but I do eat tomatoes. What the hell? So it's on. And our president lied to you again, because remember, he said on day one, the prices are going to go down day one. Then he said, okay, now I'm echoing. God darn it. Let's kill that right there. Hold on. Bam. And then he said this lie. That price is gonna come down. And then when they got to it, they asked him again, I can't guarantee that the sun gonna come up tomorrow. And then he said today or yesterday or sometime this weekend, then he said, well, you're gonna have to, it'll be worth the pain in the long run. The tariffs will be worth the pains that Americans, regular people feel, because he don't feel it. Him and Elon Musk and all them, they not gonna feel it. But we'll feel it. And he said it's gonna be worth it. How? But y'all voted for him. Y'all put him in office. Yes, you did. Y'all put him in office, so deal with it. So that's on that's on y'all. But this is what we got. And see, the reason I take the time to tell y'all this, because every day he's doing something. Every day. He fired the head of the FAA at the urging of guess who? Elon Musk. Well, now why does Elon Musk have anything to do with it? See, y'all don't understand all the stuff that's going on. I'll tell you what Elon Musk has to do with it. Elon Musk, remember his rocket ship blew up a couple months ago. Well, to make the long story short, Elon Musk said you can't fly no more because your rocket ships have caused a hazard to the rest of the flying fleet. So Elon Musk said he should be fired. Guess what Donald Trump did when he got in office? He fired him. And then what happened after that? We had no FAA director. We had the plane crash in Washington, D.C. Here's Jeremy J. Lamont. I'll be right here on the Real Urban Radio Network.
This is what records used to sound.
Just to see how you were doing. Felt the need to let you know that you were on my mind. Is everything okay? Is there something you should tell me? Just let me know. Talk it out. I'm sure we can agree. I will always be around. I will never let you down. Girl, you know I'll be right here. The simple steps that we take, this true love will never break. Girl, you know I'll be right here. By the way, let me ask, are you still with him? Oh, I do my best to get you back. That's just how it's been. Is everything okay? Is there something you should tell me? Just let me know. Talk it out. I'm sure we can agree.
There's no plug in front of you.
I will always be around. I will never let you down. Girl, you know I'll be right here. I will be right here. The simple steps that we take, the true love will never break. Girl, you know I'll be right here. I will
Right. Well, there's no. You got a blue cable that's going into something that's making yellow. Other than that, no. Well, they're at the very bottom. Yeah, at the very bottom, there's two holes. There's a green one and a yellow one. There's some plugs in each one. One in each, yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, it plugs into It goes from the box to the something under the table. So what is that? Under the table. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I put them up out. No. Same height that they work and you turn up the sound on the computer. Oh. All right. Yeah. All right.
What's happening, family? Join me, yours truly,
All right.
Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slang. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday from 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Pokey Bear, King Joe, Tucker, Sassy D, Miss West Love, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show, and we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you, so make plans to join me, and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
It's a video from Antelope Valley. And you're traveling back in time with Roy Darville on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the RIP.
Booyah! Hello there, y'all. I'm back. It is I. Man, Attention to Detail R&B Radio Show. Who was that? That was Jammin' J. Lamont out of Los Angeles, California with I'll Be Right Here. You listen to Attention to Detail R&B Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Blackout streaming station. I am he, Rory Darville, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Tell somebody about us. Are y'all inviting people? Y'all should be inviting people on the show right now. I'm going to show you how to do this promotion thing. Let me tell y'all, it's work. It is work. Promotion is not easy. That's why y'all be glad to sign a record deal so they can do it for you, don't you? It was great, wasn't it? The day's over. Wake up. Artists, you got to do it yourself. Unless you got a team that's out there doing it for you. So right now, what should be going down is you should be, as you on here, you should be inviting people right now. Say, my song is playing on this station right here. My song plays on this station right here. Where I'm here now, y'all should be right here. Tell them to download that Live 365 app. By the way, stop before you tell them to do it. Have you done it? Have the artists downloaded the Live 365 app? Zia King, who has checked in on the Facebook side, Superstar Artist Zia, you're going to hear from her in the next hour because I know you are, because she ain't going to come up in this hour because Latrice Lawrence is coming up in this hour. So I know you're not going to hear Zia, but you hear her in the next hour. She has checked in on the Facebook side. And but anyway, so yeah, right now, you should be inviting people. You watching, they should be watching too. So they know. Download the Live 365 app. It's free. And then search Real Urban Radio Network. That means Unique, Nina, King, James Brown, Kejo, everybody, Latrice Lawrence, everybody. It's a unit, it's a team. It should be working together, man. If we ain't gonna be on the same team, God darn it, you'll get traded like Luka. Hey, get out of here. We got to work together, man. Hit that like, share, subscribe button as well. John Gray over in Canada. How y'all feeling over there, John? How y'all feeling about the American president over there in Canada? Hit y'all with them tariffs. Y'all hit us back. Trudeau said, we're going to fight back. Mexico's next. They said they're going to fight back too. And Trump said it's worth it. Kathy Parati checks in from Rhode Island. She checks in. I know how she feels about it, God darn it, man. Can't say everything we want to say on the radio. What does Zia say? Zia says she'll be at the district tonight with Corny Mims. What? And she's celebrating her birthday. So if you're in the Los Angeles area and you want to hang out with Zia because she is celebrating her birthday, you know what, y'all? Here's the thing. For the first time in a year, I have to say this. I gotta go to work tomorrow. God, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I had a whole year to hit the lotto. It didn't happen where I figured I wouldn't have to go back, but it didn't work out. So I got to go back to my job tomorrow. But you know, one must say they got to be blessed to have employment, especially in the Trump era. It is great to have employment in the Trump era, and thank God I'm not up under the Trump situation where I got to get, you know, he fired or laid off or was put on leave, paid leave, all those DEI, so-called DEI workers, they're still getting paid, but he put them on paid leave. So they're going to be, them checks going to cut off shortly. And so that I'm telling you, man, the country, Latrice Lawrence, she's done checked in on both sides of the aisle. She's on the Facebook side and YouTube side. She ain't messing around. Okay. Make sure you see her on both sides. So the game, it's serious, you guys. You can't sleep because when you're sleeping, Trump is screwing you over. Bottom line. So it's like on every show, I'll be telling y'all something new that he's doing. I was talking about the whole thing with Elon Musk. So Elon Musk had the leader of the FAA fired because he got mad because he grounded Elon Musk, SpaceX, that's Elon Musk, because his rocket blew up and his rocket caused havoc to the rest of the airlines. In other words, he put other people's lives in danger. And the head of the FAA said, listen, you cannot fly again until you're able to tell why that rocket blew up. And Elon Musk, let me tell you his thought pattern. He's not too different from Trump. He thought it was actually kind of comical that rocket blew up. He said he enjoyed the view of it. Now, it is spewing the parts from the rocket all over the country and other countries. And so other airlines had to be warned and told or change their flight trajectory because parts of that spaceship were coming down to Earth. It had to come down with people who are flying. He thought it was comical. So because he got mad, he railed against the FAA and Trump fired him. And then we had the crash in Washington, D.C. with no FAA director because Trump fired him. And so what did Trump do? He blamed it on Obama. He went all the way back to 2012. He blamed Obama. Unbelievable. And Biden. And turns out he lied about that because he didn't change the policy at all. Anyway, here's two in a row for you to close out the hour. Latrice Lawrence is taking it back, and then Paris Escovedo on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Do you think that everything's about you? Never want to hear what anyone else goes through. Well, I'ma tell you what you don't want to hear, and I'ma make it crystal clear.
Scott Buck. What up, Wayne? Tight check it out. What do you
taking the time out to work on me. Walk through the dark of uncertainty. Light in the dark of negativity. It's like I'm on a ship about to sea. Taking me back to the night of history. Taking it back. Cause you didn't get the best of me. Taking it back to the night of history. Taking it back.
Hey, this is Alexandra Taylor. You're listening to Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah, mama, tú sabes, Paris Eve, the bonafide Latin lover. There can never be another that could do it undercover like this. My image is wrong, cause you never saw that Scorpio go off like this before. You see me in and out of your lights, camera action, picking up world TJs, drinking Coronas in the shade. From Azteca to Santana, straight out of Oakland. Cause there ain't no party like an Esco party. There ain't no party like an Esco party. Bésame mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame mamá, como te gusta a ti. 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 Como te gusta a ti.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
Ow! Oh, my bad. Man, I'm such in here jamming and checking out. For some reason, I can't type on my on my screen or on the YouTube side. I don't know what's up with that. Man, so many people have checked in, man. Let me give you that. That was Best I Made My Mom. That was my colleague who's here every Saturday. That was Paris Escovedo with Best I Made My Mom. He's here every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, bringing you that Latin soul. He brings that to you every Saturday. So check him out, Paris Escovedo. I think he is still going through his situation from the fire. I think he's still displaced, waiting on his house to get cleaned up. He didn't lose his house, but did get damaged in the fire with the smoke and things of that nature. So hopefully he's been able to get closer to being back in his place if he's not there. If he's not there yet, hopefully he's closer to getting back in to his humble abode. Man, we got so much going on. Jay Treese from Baltimore has checked in. Scott Bugs Allen, bass player extraordinaire. Now, let me tell you about Scott. Scott is the bass player for that song you just heard, Best I Made My Mom. He is the bass player for that song, and he's singing background right there. So Scott Bugs, he's also in the group, if you've heard, he's also the bass player for the group Dirty Rice. Now, if you haven't heard Dirty Rice or seen Dirty Rice does a hell of a tribute to the late, great Frankie Beverly and Mays. They do a wonderful job. I had the pleasure of seeing them at the Redondo Beach Performing Arts Theater about a month back, and they kill it. They've been killing it, man. So, and Scott Bugs is the bass player for Dirty Rice. So if you get a chance to see Dirty Rice and you're a fan, Duran does a wonderful job. He's the lead singer. He does a wonderful job. And my guitarist, Mike Edwards, is also a part of that group as well. So man, if you get a chance to see Dirty Rice and you like Frankie Beverly, go check him out and you will see my man up there on the stage. Jay Treese out of Baltimore checked in, man. So many people. Hollis J, superstar artist out of Ohio, has checked in, man. I appreciate the artist. See, this is what we're talking about, man. Network is going back and forth. Hollis J, Scott Bugs passed along her compliment to Latrice Lawrence. Enjoyed her song, Taking It Back, which you heard as well. Taking It Back, which played right before Paris Escovedo's Best I Made My Mom. But let me just go back, man, because people have been checking in, man, and things that's been going on. Let me see. Jay Treese, I told you, checked on the Facebook side. And Sheldon Henderson is the older brother of that Grammy Award-winning songwriter, Baby Kango. So he has checked in, and appreciate him checking in as well. And let me see, did I miss anybody? Now, Zia, who you'll hear from this hour, Now, she has a song that plays here called Cameo Bounce. Some of you may have heard it, that is played here on the Real Urban Radio Network. Let me say this. She just passed a note to me. One of the producers of that song, if you guys remember the LA Dream Team with Rudy Pardee, I knew Rudy. And one of the producers, and she said his name. Let me see. I was reading it because she said so many notes. Oh, by the way, Zia says she loves her some Paris Escovedo. And let me see. I saw Richie Rich of the LA Dream Team. He was one of the producers of that song, Cameo Bounce. She just notified me that he unfortunately has passed away. So I want to send condolences out to his family and to the fans of the LA Dream Team. I remember the LA Dream Team back in the day. Used to hang out with Uncle Jam's Army. Kathy Parati is back. Had some issues going on with the darn Facebook side, so I had to take care of that. So Kathy's back out of Rhode Island. She's checking in and listening in. And on the other side, let me see, did I miss anybody, man? Kenny Tomlins checked in. I mean, John Gray has checked in, and some people also listening, man. Y'all are here. Make sure you're on that YouTube side. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button for me, if you will. If you be so kind. And also, artists, make sure you download that Live 365 app, and because it's free and because your song plays on the station. Support the station that's supporting you. So let's all do that, man. This is beautiful. See how it's all coming together. Did you guys pay attention? See, here's what the purpose of this is. Why I asked you guys to check in. Once you can see people who will listen to your songs and stuff, and may want to buy your songs. By the way, have y'all put your songs on APArtistPay.com? Have you done it yet, artists? Because that's the only thing I'm promoting, so you can get your songs purchased. So if they're not there, you're missing out on sales. I'm just saying, somebody wants to buy your song, they don't know how to get it. But they can get it, but you don't get paid. But through AP Artist Pay, you get paid in full. See, here's what's happening, you guys. Here's what's happening while y'all are here. And this is great. This is a community right here. This is our own ecosystem. You have to start doing it. Let me give y'all a heads up. Universal Music Group. Are you familiar? Anybody familiar with Universal Music Group? Universal Music Group, what they're doing now is, again, they're buying up the distros. They are buying up the distros. Yeah, do y'all know what the distros are? The distributors, where y'all put your music and you try to put it all on Spotify and all that. I'm not going to go into the whole anti-streaming thing. But I'm just telling you, they're buying them up. Cornelius Mims, bass player, has checked in. He'll be live tonight celebrating Zia's birthday at the district. I'm going to head on over there. Speaking of Zia, who do you see? Zia, right here on the Real Urban Radio Network.
When you take me like that for the booty, God showed it to me. That you wanna get with, tell me, baby, tell me who do you see? Don't tell me your lies, and please don't play your games with me. When you see me, what do you see? When you take me late night for the booty, God showed it it's me. Do you see me? That you wanna get with, tell me, baby, tell me who do you see? See, don't tell me your lies, and please don't play your games with me. When you see me, maybe the best way to get your attention is start keeping your mind. I won't keep everything that should come to me naturally. I need your time, affection, attention, and your love. Who do you see? When you take me late night for the booty, God sure that it's me. You see me hanging out with your boys when you know that it should have been me. You see, I'm sick of your lies and tired of you playing these games with me. Who do you see? What do you see? When you text me late night for the booty, God sure that it's me. You see me hanging out with your boys when you know that it should have been me. See, I'm sick of your lies and tired of you playing these games with me. Who do you see? Maybe the best way to get your attention. Stop keeping your mind. I won't keep it. It just comes to me naturally. I need your love. Who do you see? When you take me like time for the booty, so I show you it's me. Do you see me? That you wanna get with, tell me, baby, tell me who do you see? Who do you see? Don't tell me your lies, and please don't play your games with me. When you see me, what do you see? When you text me late night for the booty call, show that it's me. Do you see me? That you wanna get with, tell me, baby, tell me who do you see? Who do you see? Don't tell me your lies, and please don't play your games with me. When you see me, when you see me.
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio.
Yes, we keep it rocking. Zia with Who Do You See? You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. We are worldwide, by the way. We are going from Inglewood to Istanbul. That's right. So when your song plays here, God darn, it's going all over the world, if the world is listening. But I can tell you they're listening in Canada because John Gray has checked in. He's here. And I'm sure she's probably listening on the app. And so I'm gonna send a shout out to Paula Latang. She's a taste maker like me. In case you don't know what the tastemakers are, I found out I'm a tastemaker. Yeah, I'm gonna be repeating this quite often. I'll be repeating this. By the way, since I don't have to print it, Kenny Zia says hi. And God darn it, Niecy Knight, superstar artist, she has checked in. And Niecy Knight says hello to Zia. Zia, hello. It's her birthday. Niecy Knight, in case you didn't know, it's her birthday. She's gonna be jamming down at the what do you call that place? I haven't been there in a while. The District. She'll be at the District tonight in Los Angeles. So if y'all want to come by and say happy birthday and take a picture with Zia, I'm gonna take a picture with her. And to Zia, she's gonna be singing and performing with Corny Mims and the Know-It-Alls. That's the band that knows all the songs. They know everything. You say it to them, God darn, they'll play it. And if they don't, they'll fake it. That's what they do. But man, Courtney Mims is a bass player. Look at that. See, Paula Latang checked in. I told you, all the way from Canada. She's another tastemaker. Y'all want to get y'all songs to Paula Latang so they can play in Canada. I'm just saying, if you haven't done so, listen, Catherine, class. Listen, people. You understand this network is going on back here, back and forth. You guys are artists on here. You're coming on here. You're going back and forth. You're talking. You're collaborating. This is what this is about. When I had the Zoom meeting a month ago, many of you guys were not aware of many of you guys. So the West Coast artists, like the East Coast, I was able to bring y'all together so you can see, understand the work that you're doing. When I say, hey, put the hashtags out there, which I sent you, all you guys the hashtags, you have them. They should be on your social media platforms. We're working together. It's so you guys understand, okay, all right, if Latrice Lawrence is doing it, she doesn't feel like she's doing it by herself. If Kedjo's doing it, he don't feel like he's doing it by himself. So you feel like you're making some ground. It's work being done all over the country. God darn it, if Hollis J ain't doing it, we got a problem. If Jay Treese is not doing it on the East Coast, we got a problem. We're not working together. So if people start seeing these hashtags, Niecy Knight, can you explain the hashtags? Niecy Knight is the one who told me about the hashtag. I'm going to explain to y'all specifically what the hashtag does as soon as Niecy Knight types it in. She's the one that told me about it because I thought it was just some random things people did. I didn't know they actually have something to do with the algorithm. So Niecy, if you don't mind, take a couple moments to put that up there so I can read it to everybody, those that are listening, as well as those that's watching on Facebook. But anyway, we need to do it on a regular basis. And then we put them out there, and then they start to add up, and then people start to see them, and then it makes a difference. And guess what? It brings attention to you and to the radio station. But you have to promote yourselves. But at the same time, we're promoting each other. So we are working together. We're creating our own ecosystem. That's why with the whole artistpay.com, that's why the whole thing with Nichelle Bell, all that stuff is tied in so we can have our own ecosystem, and you have a radio station that is supporting you as well, and you need to support that station that's supporting you, okay? And you're gonna spend money, but we wanna make sure you spend smart money. So I take the head. I am the head of this snake. I take that, because you know why I take that? Because I'm truly not the head of the snake. I've been put in charge of the snake. I gotta find a better animal. Snake is not it. I don't like snake. I don't like snake. Find me a better animal. But anyway, rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. I just remembered. Rhinoceros. Why rhinoceros? Rhinoceros has very thick skin. I learned this in business. I was in a business thing I was in, and their mascot was kind of a rhino, because a rhino has very thick skin. You got to have thick skin in this business, artist. You got to, because if you don't, quit. Because your feelings will get hurt, and it's okay for your feelings to get hurt. Get over it. Get over it. Toughen up. See, use the negatives and the positives as all positives. Negative part of the battery and a positive part of the battery. That's why you have the positive and the negative. It makes the battery work. So the haters, the naysayers, they're all positive. You gotta look at it. And it's part of it. It's part of this journey, you guys. That's why I'm smiling, because we're climbing up this hill. And up this hill, there's gonna be setbacks. There's gonna be problems. There's gonna be bugs. There's gonna be all that. It's part of the journey. But when you get to the top and you look back and you say, man, look at all this that we overcame. Notice I said we, because I'm not climbing this mountain by myself, but it's gonna get climbed. And so you guys have to inspire each other and inspire me. Don't have me up here doing all this work and there's nothing coming back. That's why I say support goes in a circle. That's a true statement. So we keep each other energized. We get tired, we get weary, but we got to understand where it's coming from. So I'm answering to a higher calling. So that's where mine is coming from, because this assignment comes from. You understand what I'm saying? So we working together, and as I get things that says it'll make this thing work, Niecy and I just checked in on the Facebook side too. But anyway, so this is how this thing's going to work. Black folks, are you listening? We have to do our own thing, man. In the meantime, let me give you 2 in a row to jump on that. Here's King James Brown, followed by DeFrance Forrest on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Say, man, what? We got some people running around here faking the funk. And you know we can't let that happen. Right? Right. So this is what we gonna do. Let me tell them something. Stand up, I gotta get with you. This so far is gonna stick to ya. Party people, you're gonna come alive. Stand up, take a dive. Can't fake the funk. Not scared. fans don't care. This bass player is really jamming. Like Slick Rick, he's really spamming. You moving your bodies from soul to soul. That funky bass, yes, it's really bold. Hey, baby, my steady. I'm really thrilled. It's got a good feel. Can't take the funk. My steady. Gotta have some faith. Cause it's a new day. Stand up and shout. Don't break. Let me tell you what it's all about. Good time has come for you to dance. Everybody get funky, not just a few. It's really, really hot, so we can stop. I said it's so hot, it's hitting the right spot. Can't take the funk, not steady. Gonna say it twice, gonna do it all night. Can't take the funk, yo, not steady. I'm really thrilled, cause it's a good feel. Hey! Stand up and shout. Don't wait. Let me tell you what it's all about. The time has come for you to dance. Do it on one. Hey! Hey, come on. Look out now. Keep on dancing to the beat. You can't make the funk, so get up out of your seat. Everybody's loving, yes. The band's jamming. Everybody's up. Everybody's jamming. Can't make the funk, y'all. Rock steady. Gonna do it again. Do it again and again. Can't make the funk. Rock steady. Everybody play it. All right. Come on, let's play hard. Come on. Rock steady. You can't make us fall. You can't make us fall. Rock steady. Rock steady. Everybody rock steady. All right. Can't make the funk. No. Can't make the funk. Rock steady. Rock steady. Come on. Stand up and raise your hand. You want to be counted. Come on. No. Can't make the funk.
They play my favorite music.
Today's R&B and old school. The Real Urban Radio Network.
It plays what I like.
Standing here with my arms stretched out wide, thanking you for all
I love you, yes I do. Yeah, my life ain't been the same. You call me by my name, weigh my shame. Yeah. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrifice. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Because I really need you. You are the apple of my eye. You gave me life again. You touched my soul. You made me whole. Yeah. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrifice. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Because I really need you. Lord, I really love you. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrifice. Yes, I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. Completely. Yeah. I don't want the same way that I used to. When you see me coming, you know I'm a changed man. You don't know all the things you brought me through. So that's why I love him, I love him, I love him. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrifice. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrifice. But I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I love you, Lord. Change without you. Change without you. I want you in my life. But I really need you. I love you because you sacrifice. And I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. I need you. And I really love you. I need you. I want you in my life. And I really
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban.
Two in a row for you. That was DeFrance Force. He is online now. He is listening. So if you want to say something to DeFrance about his song, go ahead and say it. And he'll see it, and or I'll translate it over to him because that's what I do. And that was him. And before him, God darn it, it was King James Brown out of Las Vegas with You Can't Fake the Funk. And I think he's listening because I know Janique is listening because she checked in. So let him know. What do you think about it, Nisi Knight? Greg Johnson is checked in. Appreciate him. He's on the Facebook Live side. Appreciate him coming in. And the Diamond Singers, they have checked in. They are also right here on the Facebook side. On my Jermaine side, my left side, superstar producer. He produced a Hollywood song for Kenny Tomlin. He's also a Grammy-winning songwriter for the late, great Barry White. He has checked in. Baby Kango has checked in. His brother checked in earlier, who was a keyboard player in his own right. I was actually, my first band was Baby Kango's older brother, Sheldon. I was in his first band. I was just a young tyke coming up in the game. And so I was in his band. Superstar artist Carrie Taylor. Man, the artists are checking in. That's what we're talking about. This is where we get it in, get our network on, pass on information. So as a taste tester, as I was telling you guys, I'm a taste maker, not taste tester, taste maker. I found I'm a taste maker. Myself and Paula Latang in Canada. Send your songs, man. Send your songs over to Paula Latang for consideration to be played on her show, All About the Funk. So if you want to do that, send your MP3 to allaboutthefunk@gmail.com. allaboutthefunk@gmail.com. Those are the tastemakers. Because what we're going to do, we're going to hit them around the country. And I'm going to ask the artists, if your song is playing somewhere at a tastemaker station, what's a tastemaker? These are people that take your song based on the merit of your song and not based on how many followers you have. And they're not gatekeepers, okay? A non-gatekeeper. These are people that just say, hey, you got good music. Let me play it. So if you got some of those, share. That's what this is about. We don't lose. You don't lose sharing, you guys. You don't lose sharing. We all win, actually. We tend to win when you share. You don't feel like, oh, I'll get left out. Well, no, if your song is good, it won't get left out because number one, it's probably already there. So that's the case. That's how it is here. If you know anybody that has material that you think is worthy, have them send their material, the MP3 here to casual3, spell out the 3, @gmail.com. That's casual3, spell out the 3, @gmail.com, because we're going to connect up with all these tastemakers around the country and the world, because we're looking at going over to the UK over there as well, because they especially love the R and the B overseas. They love it over there. So we get these connections, man, and then guess what? The dots start to connect, and then the entry is going to have to say, they're going to have to say, hey, they're playing this music on these off-brand stations, internet stations. We need to check them out. Yeah, because see, guess what? We have our own ecosystem going, and they want to get some of that money, like Southern Soul does. Southern Soul has sold out shows here in LA, and they're not even on the radio. How do they do it? Word of mouth. Word of mouth. And we got to start opening our mouths, promoting ourselves, promoting each other, and that's how we're going to win. Because we're going to win. It's going to happen, Carrie Taylor. Trust me. I believe. I'm exercising my faith. I put a question on Facebook. I'm going to put it to you today. See, I'm the kind of person that like to discuss the things they say you shouldn't talk about. You shouldn't talk about politics or religion. Or you shouldn't talk about it with immature people. Because that's how I learn from people. Why did you vote for Donald Trump? Can I tell you this before I get to the question? This is holy smokes. This is what we're doing. And I have to admit, I actually know people who I like that voted for Donald Trump. And stupid is the only word I got. And these people I know care about. The dumb is all I got. It's stupid, dumb. They're just dumb. So this guy was in the audience of a show. And so he voted for Trump. And this is a true story. So the comedian, he said, why did you vote for Trump? He said, well, because he's for the people, and Biden was, taking. So what was he taking? He said Biden was, I promise you this guy said this. He voted for Trump. He said because Biden was stealing the catalytic converters off the cars. I promise you this guy said that. Lord, I wish I was joking. But the joke was sitting in the audience, not the guy on stage. He said, I'm sorry, say it again. He said, because Biden was stealing the catalytic converters off the cars. He said, Biden was doing that. And the guy said, sir. And so the comedian just basically said, sir, I think you're the one that was, you voted for Trump because you think Biden was stealing the catalytic converters off the cars. This is what, there's a lot of dumb answers. There's a lot of them. You ever ask a Trumper why they voted for it? I can't. I'm gonna ask you the religious question later. I gotta tell you this. Another person, this is a Trumper. It's so ridiculous I forgot it, but I remember both by the time I come back. Let me give you a song by Brooklyn James, Better Off, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
To
Get your world of possibility. Sounds like a love song. Sounds like a love song. There was physical attraction. Next step felt a chemical reaction. That you would like to get to know me. Things you wanna show me. That you squeeze and hold me. My mind said it was too good to be true. But I felt they so want to love you. That's for you. I'm standing all alone. Like a blinded on the phone. Wonder why you let me know. Nobody told me life would be this hard. This hard. Girl, me on your love. Nobody told me that I get the high. All because I let you in. All because I let you in. Baby, sometimes I got a little crazy. I just want to say it crazy. Oh, baby, better I never told me where you stopped at. My mind told me something wasn't right at. Then I heard you talking on the phone, said that you would be right home. Then you about to let me know. My world can't tell me. My heart's not rumbling. Love you, I'm standing all alone, but they're crying on the phone, all because you did me wrong. Nobody told me life would be this. Nobody told me things would be hard. Girl, me on your love. Nobody told me that I can survive. All because I let you in. All because I let you in. Sometimes I got a little crazy.
I've been back to when it was you and me relaxing. Commercial flights when I wasn't stacking stacks. Then a penthouse couple living life in the sky with these head down arguments that brought us down the skies. Listen, it wasn't me, it was just how we living. When the volcano meets a tidal wave, damage is a natural living. We used to kick it like everything was fine until life became a magazine, one issue at a time. No, I got my reasons, I know you leaving, but understand I fought hard for it before I went committing treason. I think I love you when I know that you know it, but girl, it's hard to balance when you can't be the rest of the world. I hear your cries, but boo, I also cry for you, and know my cries are true. Yeah. And even though you don't rock with me, I pray you find happiness, even if it's not with me.
Sometimes I got a little crazy.
Looking back through my rear view mirror, hindsight's 2020. I see you clear. Who knew that what I wanted so badly was killing me softly? That's hard rock, but hard cotton can contaminate the senses. I should have listened.
Sometimes I got a little crazy. Magic from the side make us leave you, when I say goodbye. I'm tired of being alone. Don't know when you're coming home. Gotta stop worrying about this. When the world run dry, you gon' miss. Really gon' miss what I don't miss what you do wrong tonight. Man, why I was watching you go and say that you just wanted to know what I'm saying. With someone who isn't true. I'm saying, do what you gon' do. What you gon' do when I leave you? What you gonna do when I leave you? When I say goodbye? What you gonna do when I leave you? You want someone who keeps you satisfied. When I leave you, when I say goodbye. When I pack my bags and leave, I want you calling me. Don't leave a message on my phone. Don't leave me nothing but alone. Don't leave me nothing but alone. What you gonna do when I leave? Oh, yeah, yeah. What you gonna do? When I pack my bags and hit that door. What you gonna do when I leave you? Oh, yeah. What you gonna do? 'Cause I don't want you no more. What you gonna do when I leave? Oh, yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I leave? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I leave? What you gonna do?
I'm Kathy Karate, representing Rhode Island, the ocean state, right outside of Boston, Mass. And I listen to Rory Darvell in the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show.
The Real Urban Radio Network, a black-owned streaming station, gave you 2 in a row right there. We gave you Niecy Knight, who's listening, by the way. So if you like that song, let her know it. God darn it. She can say thank you. Then you can go out and buy it. Should be able to buy it at www.apartistpay.com. If you can't, well, God darn it. Niecy has messed up. That's all I'm saying. Niecy has messed up if you can't, because you get to get it and get paid right away. And before that, you heard Brooklyn James with featuring Kenny Copeland. Brooklyn James featuring Kenny Copeland with Better Off. Paula Tang out of Canada, another taste maker like me in Canada. She says, nice groove. She likes that one. So get on it, Brooklyn. You might want to send it to her. If you want to send that song out there, send it to her. All About the Funk at gmail.com. That airs on Saturdays out there in Canada. So Canada is involved in this crap with our president, Donald Trump, as they done raised up. And so Trudeau said the tariff will be reversed back at us, I think, starting on Tuesday out here. So here we go. And guess what? You got 2 powerhouses, and guess who's called in the middle? Us, the Canadians and the American little people. Because not that Trudeau's an idiot. Trudeau is trying to protect his people. I understand that. So he's got to do what he's got to do. It's the idiots on our side that we voted for. DEI higher for sure, if there ever was one. See, what Trump's going to mess around, and New York's going to be in the dark, because, see, New York is their power from Canada. You can mess around if you want to. I think you forget New York is an island. Okay, they're surrounded by water, and so their power is trucked in. And I think it's come from Canada. If I'm not mistaken, there was an official over there that said, Trump mess around if you want to, we'll come pick up our power. Woo! There we go. There we go. What is that? What is that? John Gray says, you might appreciate some Canadians suggesting turning off the electric. See, that's what I'm saying, Doris. That's what I'm saying. They're messing around. Yes, I watched Trudeau speak. I sure did. I watched him speak. See what's going to happen. Trump's going to F around and find out. And then when the East Coast is in the dark, yeah. And then, Yeah. So, the red states, and see, here's the thing: the red states suffer more. That's why you guys are stupid. In the red states, you guys suffer more. California subsidizes you guys. You understand? We actually pay more into the government than y'all do. So when y'all have natural disasters, okay, we're kicking in to help y'all sorry behinds. But this is what you voted for. And then you listen to the lies that he tells you. You listen to those lies that he tells you, and that, everything is great and wonderful and this, that, and the other, and California this, and Gavin Newsom, put these childish names on our government people and all that kind of stuff. And you guys just eat it up. But he's white, so I understand. I understand how it works. See, that's what he means by getting rid of the DEI. And here's the thing about DEI. You know what benefits the most? White women. Hello. Revelations. Okay. Most of the programs benefit white people more than they do people of color. Food stamps and all that stuff. It's usually white people. They get it more than anybody else because guess what? In those red states, y'all be suffering like Kentucky. I think you guys are the poorest state in the union. But you got a turtleneck idiot over there. What's his name? What is that guy's name? I think his name is Kennedy, but not that Kennedy. I think his name is John Kennedy, but trust me, he is not that kind of Kennedy. He's not that kind of Kennedy. But they talk, and this guy is going to run this country. I had a discussion with somebody who actually tried to say that Donald Trump was a good businessman. What? Because he was able to, he inherited his father's business and the father's money. Donald Trump is a con artist. Every business that he started, every one of them that he started has failed. That's not a good businessman. What he does is he gets whatever money he can get out of it. The rest of it, he leaves people holding the bag. He files for bankruptcy, and then he goes on to the next venture. That's what he's going to do with America. Only thing, but he doesn't have too much further to go in life to run off to the next venture. But he's going to get as much as he can out of America and leave America in ruins. And he'll blame it on, I guess, Obama and Biden. And you fools will agree. But I told you, hell is rising. And America's going to get what it deserves. And now you're going to go after, he's taking care of Venezuelans. He's kicking them out along with the Hispanics and all those other people and the Haitians, going after all of that. Anything that Biden or Obama did, he is trying to remove. He's actually going to try to mess up the Affordable Care Act, better known as Obamacare. And guess what? It's a lot of white people that are on Obamacare. He don't give a rat's ass about y'all, but y'all too stupid to realize it. And white women, you fall in that category that you voted for him too, and y'all fall right in that category. And so good people are going to suffer because of you idiots. Black folks, same thing with y'all. Y'all voted because y'all think y'all get another $600 stimulus check. $600, really? You selling your soul for $600? Snoop Dogg's out there performing and all that kind of stuff. I'm all love. You know who said it's all love? All of a sudden they got love. Now everything is all good. They just so much love. Puff Daddy. As soon as that Negro went to jail, before he went to jail, he knew he was going to jail, he became Brother Love. Went from PD, I'm all love. I can understand why you do that, though, because you're trying to avoid prison. Snoop Dogg, that's a whole other situation. Jan checks in. Appreciate you, Jan on the Facebook side. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Oh, I meant to tell y'all about the other Trumper. Listen to this. And one of these people was black, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you this actually happened. These are the people that voted for Trump. These are the people that voted for Trump. And we're going down in a hill of flames because of it. They asked these Trumpers, because the inauguration was on King Day, I promise you this went down with real people. They said, don't you think that Martin Luther King should have been there to show respect for the president at inauguration? And they said, yes. He should have been there. That Martin Luther King Jr. should have been there. These, ladies and gentlemen, are real people. This is why Trump is president. Felt that Martin Luther King was being disrespectful by not showing up to the inauguration. And one woman, a black woman, said Rosa Parks should have been there and sat in the front, not the back. I wish this was an episode of The Daily Show or a skit on Saturday Night Live, but it wasn't. These were real people. Rosa Parks should have been there and in the front and not in the back. And Martin Luther King showed disrespect by not showing up for the inauguration. I'm sorry, Canada. I apologize. Mexico, apologize. What can I do? I didn't know. I really didn't know we had that many dumbass people in this country. I really did. I mean, I knew we were going down the road of dumb when the Kardashians became stars for having absolutely no talent at all. And they became big stars, got more followers than most people that have a whole bunch of talent. Got more followers than Prince had and Michael Jackson. I knew that, but I just didn't know we were that stupid. I didn't know. I apologize, Canada. Just accept my apology. I'm doing the best I can. In the meantime, let me give you some more music here. John Anthony, Baby Come Back on the Real Urban Radio Network. Come on with it, John Anthony. Let me turn it. That's a jam.
Where I want to go, 'cause I'm feeling miserable. My baby has gone away, and it's making me crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so lonely, baby, without you. Oh, baby, come back to me. 'Cause you are my everything. I need you here, alive. Need you by my side. I know that I was wrong. I know it's all my fault. I want to make things right, yeah. Can I please see you tonight? I just wanna talk a little while. I just wanna see your smile. I want to hold your hand. I want to again be your man. So please, baby, come back to me. Oh, you are my everything. I need you in my life. Need you by my side. Please, baby, come back to me. Oh, you are my everything. I need you in my life. Need you by my side. Please, baby, come back to me. Oh, you are my everything. I need you in my life. Need you by my side. Please come back to me. Oh, baby, 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 come side. Oh, baby, come back to me. Oh, baby.
Hey, this is Cheryl Cooley of the all-female band Climax, and I'm jamming to Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show with Rory Darvell on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Ah! And you were just kicking back, chilling. Listen to the smooth sound of John Anthony with Baby Come Back. John Gray, thank you for checking in, sir. Appreciate you for being in. Good night to you out there in Canada. Appreciate it. And again, I apologize to the Canadians that I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for him. I tell you that right now, I did not vote for him ever. I have better sense than that. But anyway, I still got Kodani Holiday coming in. We're going to smooth it out, man. Kodani Holiday and R.L. Bell. I had asked earlier, I said I was going to ask a question. When do you let go and let God? When is it? When you have a task or something you want to accomplish, when do you stop and God begins? Because I know there's a lot of cliches that we use, and and I've come in my years to learn that they're just that. They don't really make sense, and that religious cliches. I call them religious cliches. I don't know if that's a religious cliches is the word, but cliches when it comes to God are that people make up. Really are excuses for them not to do the task at hand to accomplish what it is they need to accomplish in their life. Like if God wanted me to do that, he would have blah, blah, blah. Things like that. And I think at some point in your life, you have to recognize that that cliche or those kind of cliches really don't make sense when it comes to getting things done in your life. I don't believe God is a split situation where some situations he's let you handle, there's other situation he handles. I don't believe that. And so that's why I asked the question, when does your responsibility end and when does God begin? You say, okay, God, I done enough. If this is gonna get done, you gotta do it. I'm out. I've done my step. Time for you to take your two. I stopped subscribing to that when I started looking at my own personal life. And honestly, when I look at other people's lives that I've been around for a number of years. And the truth of the matter is, when you really get down to it, isn't everything that gets done on this earth in this realm up to us? I think God did his part already. I think God took all the steps already. Blessed us with the ability to do all the things that we're supposed to get done here on earth. That the system is already designed. So that way, I don't have to blame God for anything. Or feel like, oh, well, God didn't want me to. You listen, you pray, you meditate, whatever you do, and then you act. And then you ask for guidance, which is in you. There's no out here. It's in you. And I use this Project Integrity 2025 as a beacon. Everything that goes on here that I'm in charge, because I believe I'm in charge of this, it's up to me to get it done. However it means I need to get it done that doesn't hurt people, that doesn't step on people, but I don't allow people to get in the way. Because everybody is not designed that starts with you, is not necessarily designed to finish with you. Some people are plants. Some people are designed to get in the way, or some people it's not for them, and they need to get out of the way, or I have to remove them out of the way. Someone you care about, someone you know, it could be a family member, it could be a close friend, longtime friend, it could be whatever. That's the tough decisions that you had to make when you are the head. But at no time is it God's responsibility, because you've been given the tools, the brain power, the physical ability to make it happen. I look at people who are less, who could have excuses to not do something, like a person that's blind, or a person that can't hear, or a person that can't walk. I've seen people do extraordinary things that have less ability, physical ability, than I have. I knew a guy when I was starting off working, doing music and doing demos. There was this guy, I can't remember his name. He was a quadriplegic. This guy was able to remix an entire song for me because he had a setup. I can't do that to this day. Now, I can learn to do it. But what I'm saying is, whatever his disability is, it did not allow him to stop being an engineer, a sound engineer. So anything that we fall short of that we're supposed to do and we don't do it, look in the mirror, because at the end of the day, it's never God's fault. It's never, oh, well, if God wanted me, he would have did. No, it's because you weren't up to the challenge. And instead of admitting that, we put it on God. Don't do that. Look in the mirror, it all falls on you. If it's a large challenge, it's a large challenge. This is a large challenge. Either you're up for it or you're not. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back here on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come on back. God is the greatest. I'm out. Go Lakers. Here's Coldani Holiday and RL Bell on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I never really understood this crazy little thing we call love. I didn't know the depth of my soul, or what my heart was capable of. I tried so desperately to feel this empty void, and you will always there for me. A love that is true, so I had no choice. And ooh, this time something is real. The love I can feel. To a once in a lifetime love, a love that's all mine. I'm holding on to you, babe, like my life depends on it. I'm holding on. You made me a believer when I lost all faith in love. And you sure just slow to dream of what his heart was capable of. You made my life so amazing. I didn't know I could feel this way. And because of you, baby, my life is in a beautiful place. And this time I'm holding on. I'm holding on to a love that is real. A love I can feel. And I just want to thank you for all that you do. You change me, rearrange me. Girl, you made me a better man. Whoa. You change me, rearrange me. Girl, you made me understand. Whoa. But this time I'm holding on. Said I'm holding on, baby. This time I'm holding on, yeah.
Make a difference.
At the Real Urban Radio Network, we know who we are and we make no excuses about it.
We gotta know where you came from to know where you're going, you know?
You're driving me crazy. Every time I look into your eyes, you mesmerize me. I know that you know that we know that every time that we're together, our hearts are thumping. Baby girl, this is the time to make the move. 'Cause what we wanna do is get in the groove. You're kissing me, I'm kissing you. You're touching me, I'm touching you. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. What are we gonna do? Ooh, girl. I knew it's hard, baby, but it's not time yet. Come on. So I wanna push myself inside your soul. Let me hear you say yes, that's where it goes. Ooh, can you feel that it's getting much deeper? This love that we share, you will never, ever, never, ever, never end, girl. Oh, baby, you got my heart, you got my mind. That you will have to the end of time. Ooh, to the end of time, yeah. Ooh, girl. Come on. Right now, that's all that I I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting for. Yeah. We don't have to fight it no more. We don't have to fight it
Southern Soul. Southern Soul is up next. 365. Real Urban Radio Network. I'm out, y'all. See y'all later.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.